Hello everybody, it is me, Mr. Vince, and I hope you all have an amazing day today, but not just an amazing day, but also a fantastic day. In this video, I'm going to be playing 2019 Jailbreak. Yes guys, this is literally 2019 Jailbreak. Now some YouTubers made some videos about this game as well as the 2018 version of Jailbreak, but the 2018 version of Jailbreak has been banned. But with that being said, I am actually playing a very accurate version of 2019 Jailbreak. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys most of the game. And so this video will be pretty long, but let's go ahead and jump right into it.
Okay.
Now the first thing you might have noticed is the HUD, and you can tell that the HUD looks entirely different. You might have also noticed that the map looks entirely different as well. And you can see that the city looks like this. And we also got the lighting. The lighting looks so different. This is the OG lighting. Like, man, this lighting was so nostalgic. This is particularly one reason why I like the lighting better.
Wow.
It's just right. The terrain looks good. The trees look good. Everything about the lighting is just right. Although there are a couple exceptions, like the shadows being a little bit messed up. But still, this is very, very good. Now, we also got missions, but missions don't work in this version yet. But the developers of this game will fix the missions. But over here, we also got the OG Switch team menu. And we also got the tips, as you can see here. But I'll go ahead and show you guys the gun system itself. And wow, this gun system is so different. You can see why. Like, everything is so different compared to New Jailbreak from 2023. Like, you can see that there was no way to apply gun skins yet. They weren't added until a year later. And yeah, now shooting was a little bit different as well because bullets actually bounce off of walls. Over here, I also got the shotgun, and it does work, but it's a little bit glitchy, especially on the controller. But yeah, now if you play on mobile, tap to shoot was a thing. So you could literally shoot like this, and wow, this was what Straw used to do back in the day. And of course, it was removed because of issues regarding guns on mobile. But with that being said, I think this was super cool. Now over here, we also got the flashlight, and yeah, it hasn't really changed, so it still looks like this. But yeah, now currently the binoculars are a little bit broken, but they do work, as you can see. Yeah, they are a little bit broken. Also, ragdolling was super different in this game, but it looks like I might have to switch teams, so yeah. But this is the team switch menu, and wow, it looks so different. Used to see a top view version of the city, but you can see the update log was significantly larger, and that is no longer the case today. But let me go ahead and be a prisoner because I want to show you guys the prison. So this is the prison, and just like the current prison, there are a few areas that look very similar, but this is the cafeteria, and honestly, it looks really good. We got some OG food over here, and yeah, the new food we got today looks a lot better. We didn't have a donut in here, but over here we also got this room, and this is where you could escape the prison, and we also got a door here. So, of course, there was a vent here, and you could escape the prison by using the vent. Once you escape the vent, you would be on top of the prison roof, and you just have to jump and you'll be out of the prison. And it looks like I got kicked out of my server. Uh-oh.
Boy, if you don't...
Yeah, that was kind of weird, guys. I got kicked out of my server. But anyway, I am back. So this is the Camaro over here. And wow, the vehicle system was so different back in the day. Now, I do have infinite rocket fuel because the developers are testing out this version of Jailbreak. But as you can see, yeah, the rocket fuel looks so different. So yeah, we also got a big lake, and it's still there today. We also got the OG garage, and yeah, there is also the server control tower. And unfortunately, you can't really do anything in the server control tower. But over here, we got the OG ambulance, and I'll go ahead and buy it. This is the last vehicle that I need to buy because I bought every other vehicle in this game. But this is the OG ambulance, and wow, this ambulance is so different. And you can tell that this game is very different. And wow, the OG town looks so different. This was a town that had so many houses. Like, we got the Mini Cooper over here, and yeah, this is the Mini Cooper. And wow, this car is so cool. Now, I have the Mini Cooper today, and it used to be called the Mini Cooper, but now it's called the Mighty.
Nice.
And if I go over to the donut shop, you can see that it looks different too. We got Bat CC here, and he's just chilling here. But not only that, we also got the OG Volt Bike. If you remember this, you are an OG player. Now, this was the OG Volt Bike before it was revamped in 2021. And this vehicle was so broken that the developers had to fix this vehicle. Now, I can't use rocket fuel with this vehicle, but it is very, very overpowered. Like, this vehicle was so broken. Now, over here, we also got the OG Volcano base, and you can see that it is a lot smaller than the Volcano base that we have today. And I like the new one, but the old one was pretty creative, too. I mean, it was smaller, but it was very nostalgic. We also got the Camaro, as well as the Rolls-Royce RAV over here. But despite this, we are going to go ahead and check out some other OG vehicles. So in here, we got the Torpedo, and yeah, this was the Torpedo back in 2019. It used to spawn beside the Camaro in the Evil Lair. And we also got a functional hologram, which I think is very, very sick. This was the first ever hologram inside of Jailbreak, and there's also one in the Secret Agent base. So this is the Torpedo, and I haven't drove this vehicle in a while, but man, this car is so cool. Now, this was the Torpedo in 2019, so it is not the same vehicle as the Torpedo today. So as you can see, the Torpedo is actually a little bit different. It was a little bit more slippery, but the vehicle was still pretty stable. Many people thought this was the fastest vehicle in Jailbreak. Like, I'm not going to lie, this vehicle is pretty insane. Over here, I'll go ahead and show you guys the Arachnid. This is the Arachnid, and it used to be located beside the Camaro. In OG Season 2, it was located over here, and eventually it was replaced by the Raptor in OG Season 3.
Although you could purchase it in the season.
So, this is the Arachnid, and wow, this car felt so slow, but it was very nostalgic. Now, for some reason, this vehicle is a little bit glitchy, but it is very, very, very old. Like, this vehicle is nearly 5 years old. And also, ragdolling was so different too. This ragdolling was a lot better than the current one, although the only problem with it is that it takes a while to get back up. Now, this is the Ferrari, and wow, this car looks so different. Now, I like both versions of the Ferrari, but this version looks very old. Like, not even kidding. This is a very old car, and I'm just surprised that this vehicle got revamped 3 years ago. But over here, I'll go ahead and show you guys this tunnel. This tunnel was actually under construction for 5 years, and it finally became an actual tunnel in 2022. And yeah, I honestly think this is just insane. This version of Jailbreak was so nostalgic, and I just have a lot of memories with this version. Also, nighttime looks very different in the older versions of Jailbreak, because as you can see, instead of having an atmospheric vibe during the night, the sky is just pitch black, and that was something very unique about OG Jailbreak. For vibes, I think OG Jailbreak was just a lot better. The community was also a lot better, and I felt like OG Jailbreak itself was just better for the vibes. You get the vibes of the game, and you just feel comfortable just grinding and robbing, and Jailbreak was more on the side of just being an actual cops and robbers game. Today, Jailbreak is much more expansive for so many things, but generally, this version of Jailbreak is just very accurate to the actual 2019 version of Jailbreak. Not everything in this version is accurate, but I think this is a good version of Jailbreak to play. I will leave a link to this game in the description for those who want to check it out, but if it does get banned by Asimo, then please don't you worry, another version will probably come out in the future. I know Asimo does not want to promote stealing, but I believe Asimo as well as Bat CC should make an older version of Jailbreak for the public to see. However, the only problem is Jailbreak's popularity is going to decline because of the older game releasing. But overall, I love this version of Jailbreak, but of course, the developers need to make an actual old game for many players to enjoy. But with that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you have enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe as well. I do welcome new subscribers, so thank you all for subscribing. Also, thank you all for 3.56k subscribers. We are getting pretty close to 3.6k. So please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, but it's completely up to you. Also, I want to point out that I am at 80% for Hyper Orange Level 5, and I am getting very close to getting Hyper Orange Level 5. So please expect me to get a Hyper Orange Level 5 in a few days. But yeah, that is pretty much all I got. Hope you guys have an amazing day today. My name is Mr. Vince, and I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next video.
We were traveling the mountains just to find out